One thing about the Arca Ilmor 396 engine, it gets up and goes quicker than the built motors, so they take longer to wind up, if you will. He got in the back of a car coming through the gears. That caused the overheating. He got to 230 degrees. The team said, hey, let's bring you back down pit road. Cool it off.
And we've got our caution out once again. It's Leilani Moulter who hit the wall.
As Buster Graham, the 17 car, also involved. The Louisiana Tech car, a lot of damage to Buster's car.
Yeah, Buster's been fast here since we unloaded on Wednesday. Trouble also for Bobby Gerhardt.
Not going to be win number 9 for Bobby. Tough break for Bobby. His strategy played out perfectly, but lost the lead on the restart. There's Leilani. You can see her moving around in the car. Remembered how consistent she was last year with top 15 finishes.
You see the damage on the right front of Buster Graham's Ford Fusion.
C3 wide. Terry Jones, the 30 on the inside. You see him right down next to the double yellow line. You get down, there's Bobby Gerhardt. The 5 pulls up on the outside. See, Leilani just moves up the racetrack a little bit into the 22 of Blake Jones, and then it turns her sideways, and she gets into the car on the inside. You see her up a little bit too high, then she gets into Terry Jones, and that sends her into Bobby Gerhardt on the outside. Buster Graham, the 17, with nowhere to go.
Yeah, wrong place, wrong time for the native of Lafayette, Louisiana. We go on board with Munter.
Just made contact there on the outside. Just didn't give that car on the outside enough room. They were battling for the 15th position. See, Leilani just has to ride it out now.
Let's go on board with Buster Graham. As you said, he had no place to go.
See, there's Gerhardt on the outside. Leilani right into Bobby Gerhardt and turns sideways right in front of Buster Graham.
Safety officials on the scene of Bobby Gerhardt's car that is pulled to a stop here in the infield grass. Our third caution gives us a chance to work in a commercial break. Grant Enfinger leading. First crash of the afternoon at Daytona takes out 3 contenders. There's a live look at Bobby Gerhardt. Led laps today, has won 8 times at Daytona, involved in a crash that has brought out our third caution of the afternoon. And he sat in that car for probably close to 5 minutes after it came to a rest here in the infield grass. And as you can see, needing some assistance as he makes his way to the ambulance. Anytime you're running close to 200 miles per hour and you get into the wall, you feel the impact.
Yeah, this racetrack obviously has the safer barriers, and they do an amazing job, but you still hit really, really hard. Bobby had nowhere to go. Leilani Moulter ran into the side of him and knocked him into the outside wall, so that was a hard hit.
Now, if you're a fan of J.J. Pack and you're saying, what's going on? He wasn't involved in the accident. No, he wasn't. But we looked up here under caution. The car caught fire. He eventually pulled his Ford to a stop over near turn 3. Fire truck met him halfway, extinguished the fire, and luckily he got out and is just fine.
It's possible that he ran over some debris from that incident or whatever, and maybe busted an oil line, or looks more like a fuel line, as much fire as he had on that one car. Good to see him get out.